Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit 2024. Wowee. Get ready. Fast moving year, I feel. And it might be a little messy, as my table is now showing. And I'm hopeful that we'll make some sense out of it as the year goes on, with some clear intention, with some clear ceremony, and we'll get into that a little bit. So for those of us who are joining for the first time, for those of you who are joining for the first time, this is not a political, this is a spiritual pull. Every Sunday, a group of us come together and we dance and sing and play, laugh, cry on this web of creation that we are on, that we call Earth. We call Pachamama, Mother Earth. So today, somebody asked me what I thought the web of creation meant to me. And it's all about vibration. What we vibrate, we send down the web, and somebody else can feel it. Somebody else will think it. Somebody else will recognize it. And the vibration just isn't for people. It goes down into the earth, goes up to the stars. It goes out into the oceans, to our waters, to the earth, to the worms, to the creepy crawlies, the winged ones. All those intentions that we sing and dance, even if it's just a song with no intention except to lighten the mood, that will affect everything on the web of creation. The other thing I was thinking about recently was shape-shifting. And in this shapeshifter concept, we get to move from Earth to another element, another place. For example, shamans have one foot on this plane, another foot in the five-dimensional plane. They can shapeshift themselves into a storm cloud and change the weather. Those are the really, really tuned in shamans. But as we are all shamans in our own right, however we perceive that, this web of creation, especially like on this table, is 2D. What happens if we lift up and now we're actually in 3D? And what if we take it to 5D? This 5-dimensional, 10-dimensional. I don't even know what 10-dimensional thought is. But why are we limiting ourselves to just the 2-dimensional? Because it's safe, it's easy? I don't know. So I wanted something really clear to start off the new year. And you can see that I have succeeded in this spread. And it started out with the 4 directions. It started out with north, south, east, and west. And it feels like I need to shapeshift these cards into a different order because they don't make much sense to me. I can make sense out of some of them, but the others I just go, wait a minute, I picked north up here and I got wind, the north, and I'm like, okay, excellent. Let's look at what the north cards are. Material. So we want to strive for material things, or is it not, we have enough? Which is what this card suggests. We have enough. We're always thinking we don't. We're always looking for more, bigger, better. We get the nurturing up in the north. In this material, it's all about nurturing Mother Earth. We don't need to keep taking from Mother Earth. And then in the north, we have enjoy and grow and reap rewards. And she's kind of on the eastern side of things. In the eastern side, where the sun rises up, we get the north. Hey, come on. This web of creation's all messed up. Okay, well, it's saying, forgive the web, for it knows not what it does. Okay, so we can just burn it up, start all over again, or we can use this messiness that we're in, this disjointed web that we find ourselves in, and kind of clean up what no longer works for us. Find this passion and the spontaneity of maybe rearranging some things. We have ancestral patterns that we can rearrange, that we can find passion in. And down at the south, what do we have in the south? We have a vision quest. The south, to me, is all about strength, protection, cat-like energy. And it says, go into a vision quest, prayers, prayer tree. Intend and create. Use the high priestess. And as we go into the west, the water, we get the morning star. Well, this is the east, right? The morning star, isn't that the sunrise? So mixed up. Talks about balance. Talks about taking charge of authority. And it talks about retreat. And so all these things that are going on in this web of creation, it's like, okay, how do I deal with all of these things? How does one deal with all of things? If we use our mind's eye to shapeshift, to create, to recreate what we want to see happen, how we want things to be, how we want to heal things. And so we ask the 4 directions to give us clarity. The east. Ooh, the north, bonus. The west, and the south. The east is new beginnings, where we talk and shapeshift into the eagle so that we can rise above things, so that we can see our true path. And we get passion and spontaneity, the fire medicine. Have we lost our passion and spontaneity? Let's just go do something. Let's do something different. Our passion, what is it that really lights us up besides the sunrise? That really lights us up. What is it that we just go, this is so cool, and why aren't I doing more of it? The south, to me, is strength. It is midday sun. It is power. My spirit animal of that, I will shapeshift into a jaguar. And it's, we get the elder move beyond ancestral patterns. And in the south, for me, is where I have all my master teachers. Well, not all of them, but I have my spirit guides, my way showers, who I ask if I get lost in a direction of where I am on this web of creation. I ask that they just help me out a little bit. Help me shift into the eagle so that I can see the path ahead of me and keep me strong on that path. Move beyond ancestral patterns. And as we go to the west, this is water, and for me, my spirit animal is whale. Thank you. And it's forgiveness. And in the west, it is all about forgiveness. It's about cleansing. It's about the western waters, where we can dunk ourselves in the waters of forgiveness. The west is where we have whale, a galactic energy for sure. But we also have shell woman. And it's in the earth's waters that we send our pains, our sicknesses, and give them to the waters of the earth. And the waters of the earth, not that it's going to be polluted, but the waters of the earth will turn that back into nutrition. And the west is all about forgiveness. And the hardest thing to forgive. Look at that. Oh, yikes. What's the thing that you just go, well, I'm not going to forgive that. I can't forgive that. That's what we have to forgive. And then we go to the north. The north is white buffalo. It is calf woman. It is prayer for me. It is walking alongside of the divine feminine with the sacred pipe. And we get a double bonus. We get purification. And the divine feminine card of Lord. Take charge with authority. So this first year, on this Sunday, as we play on this web of creation, as we shapeshift and transform and unveil our gifts. We find our passion. We move beyond ancestral patterns. We forgive what we think is hurting us. We have a little bit of a purification lodge as we take charge with authority. Some of these cards may mean something different to you. Certainly go with that. Oh, maybe I should kick these on like that. I just shape shifted our web of creation. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday. Peace and love.